Oh, hello guys, hope you're doing well. Before I get started, I'm just going to double check everything. I was actually going to stream earlier, but OBS is just being a bit of a knob again. Hi Candlelight. Hi Emily. Bone Daddy. Is that his nickname, is it? What software? It says at the top, up here, Clip Studio Paint EX. And today, I'll be drawing this character. It's a request from Patreon supporter, once again. Just so you know, I haven't watched the show. I will say, this is going to be a bit of a challenge, because don't usually draw stuff like this, but you know, gotta give it a go. Right, I think everything's working. OBS has been really laggy for some reason. I hope that doesn't affect people at the other end. Martin Freeman? I don't think it's Martin Freeman. Right, basically I'm going to be drawing from scratch. I'm just trying to decide what position I want him in. Just give me a bit of thinking for now. Just going to start putting some basic shapes in. The usual jazz, and hopefully things won't go so badly. He's a bit of a square boy, isn't he? Pardon me. Hope you're all doing well though. Thanks for joining the stream, as always. Because this is because by the end of this will just be like a really fleshed out sketch. So I don't know how long the stream's going to go on for. It's probably going to not go on longer than normal. But of course, it depends how much progress I make. And usually on stream, not a lot. We'll see. I should probably move that over here. I suppose I should include his staff, or whatever it is. His little pointy stick. Again, for now, it's not going to be the most exciting drawing at the moment. I'm just trying to think of a composition. In other words, I'll just be scribbling for now. Does that just twist? Not entirely sure here. I think it does. He looks like a friendly chap though, doesn't he? I mean, I'm drawing this part here, but it's probably not even going to be in the picture. Usually draw these from the waist up. But where is his waist? Hello, James. Here to hijack it off stream. Favorite style to draw besides digital? Damn. I can't really say. Traditionally, because that's the only other thing I've done. I haven't done like much. I've done a bit of stop motion in the past, but I'm not very good at it. That's not really drawing though. That's not answering your question. I guess I'll say traditionally. I do much prefer digital work. I was gonna say, how can a skeleton be thick? How does that work? Luckily, because he's got so much clothing on, I don't really have to worry about proportions so much. I think I might move this up a bit. I literally just looked up and saw that, and I was about to say it, and then I read your message. But thank you, Sam. Sam, damn it, God. I almost did, though. Thanks again, Sam. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Spooky boy. I don't know, he looks quite friendly, this guy. Thanks again, Sam. Yeah, the MVP. Should I move that even higher? I'm sort of going for like perspective here a little bit. Still, I'm not entirely decided yet. Once again, I'm glad that I'm worthy. I suppose I should try and draw a bit of a skeleton. In other words, I've got to try and draw some anatomy. So I'm just thinking emoji. I don't know, Delta, he sounds like my kind of guy. At this rate, DA, probably for like 2 hours. Even though I just said a minute ago this might be a short stream, but Again, I'm not really used to drawing this sort of thing, so you know, I like a challenge. Sort of. No, I don't like challenges. Help me. Someone draw this for me. Hello again, Lotso. I've got to try and figure out what you can't see, if that makes sense. I will have to try and draw a bit of skeletonness. I feel sorry for the animators though, who have to draw all this, because they're probably underpaid, and yet they have to draw all this per frame. Unless this guy doesn't even move. Might have to do a new layer. That's getting a bit messy now. Gonna start losing my guides. Guess I will have to move this up some more. Make it a bit smaller as well, actually. Yeah, you better be, James. I have the power to ban people now. Or hide their comments, apparently, which is quite cool. I'll try and think. Guess I'll just do the stickman routine at the moment. I'm trying to think how you would be holding this. Where was I born? In a hospital. At least that's what my parents tell me. James, I was trying to be ambiguous. And now you just ruined it. How old am I? I'm 20 something. Are you legal? She. Yeah, I know, I was just pissing around, Sam. I'm born in the UK, obviously. Hence my accent. You know, Cheerio and all that. Apples and pears. I was born in the south of England. I'm a southerner. In it, mush. My Markiplier? I don't even know. That was so bad. I think I might have to make this a bit smaller. This little star thing. Proportions aren't right at all. Maybe this will be a two-hour stream. Ugh, Southerners, I know, right? Ugh, people. But I was not born into this life. I had no choice. Good old stick man. All right. See, I don't know how distinct my British accent is, but we have different sort of accents here. I guess to the rest of the world, when people think of British people, they just think of, like, you know, Dick Van Dyke. And we all speak like this. I knew the Queen. Even my Sams, don't worry. I do actually know the Queen, by the way. I met her down the pub the other day. No, I'm not going to start drawing clothes yet. I need to try and get the body right first. Somehow. Got to bear in mind that rib cage, though. Oh, the Queen's a fan of my work, is she? It's nice to know. Do I play any good online PvP games like Monopoly or Dungeon Dice Monsters? No. I'm not entirely sure what PvP is. I know it's got something to do with online gaming. I'm playing PUBG at the moment, does that count? Right, his spine should be about there, so his ribcage is sticking out a bit too much. I'm not even sure his ribcage is actually correct. It's sort of make-believe, I think, a little bit. It's like back to front, I think. Oh, of course it means player versus player. Now I should know all this. In that case, I guess PUBG counts. Yeah, as you just said. I mean, his pelvis should be around about here, I guess, but it doesn't look like he has one. Or I just don't need to worry about it, which is fine. See, if I understood how this guy was built, this wouldn't be as difficult as it is right now. Bear with. OBS is being stupid again. Not sure what angle I'll do his head yet. Well, I guess I should start worrying about clothing a bit more now. Layers. I should probably save as well. Have I saved this? I haven't. What's he called? I'll just call him Ooly. I keep forgetting his name. Saw your nudes folder. Shit. Right, now I've got to try and figure out how am I going to do these clothes. Oh yeah, I've completely forgotten about like these horns as well. Or do they just rest on on his shoulders? It's hard to see. I hope I get this right. From my impression, it's like it's stuck out side of his head. Might have to Google profile shot of this guy, if there is one. I don't think I've made him wide enough at this rate. Maybe I've made his head a bit too big. I think that's what it is actually. It's slow progress at the moment, guys, but bear with. For me, planning is, for me, takes the longest to do. Oh yeah, I need to be mindful of his top of his staff as well. Oh, it is on his shoulders, okay. That's good to know. This staff is all sorts of wrong at the moment, but I'll get it right eventually, hopefully. Well, he's got like big ass shoulder pads here. And I just got to bear in mind that he's an XXXXL for the rest of his clothes. Anime proportions. Actually, I want this arm. That's odd. I'm just trying to draw what I see here. But from a different angle. Oh yeah, his hood. That sort of goes over there, that I think. Okay, it's not going to be 100% accurate. It's, at the end of the day, this is meant to be my style. Gotta be careful not to get too messy here, otherwise I'll just end up going backwards. I think we can blow him up now. So I'm just thinking at the moment. I'll see you later, Solomon. Thanks for dropping by. Fourth layer now. Bear in mind this is only meant to be a sketch, but this is just generally how I do things. Again, I'm still refining things. Maybe this will be a long stream, just to get this sketched out. Oh, I've got to think of anatomy a little bit here. Skeleton joints and whatnot. Is this a beam? If you're on about this arm, I think I might I actually am thinking about putting it up here, like stretching it out. Especially now that you mentioned that, I can actually sort of see it. I think I need to exaggerate it a bit more. So there we go, I did like 3 guides of that and I ended up changing my mind. Welcome to the KeeperOfPork live stream. That's right. This is why planning is important and why I take my time on it. Right, that's like miles longer than that one, so I'm going to change that. Pardon me. He has 3 rings on the hand he's holding the staff. Thanks for telling me. Because I didn't see that. Unless it's in the other picture. No, in all fairness, it's obscuring. Must be on this part of his fingers. Right, now that his arm's there, I'm going to move the shoulder pad a bit upwards, further up. I suppose I should start putting in the face in, roughly start planning it out. Not sure what angle I want to do it yet. Next to Bowser. I don't plan to do anything else on this stream. I don't do requests on stream usually. That's for the right of Patreon supporters, like this one. If you support me on Patreon, wink wink, you can get a request. Well, you have a chance for a request, I should say. I was thinking about drawing that on stream though, just because it'd be good clickbait, because for some reason people are obsessed with Bowser at the moment. Even I don't see the appeal, like, it's nothing that's not been done before, surely. Even by Twitter standards, it's quite ridiculous. It's meant to be this guy, Sandro, from Overlord. I haven't watched the show. This is just a request. Right, the only problem now is oh wait, no, you said it was on his shoulders, so I've got to try and move this up here then, I guess. Oh, thank you, DA. I have to go. Keep it up. I love your work. Thank you. Kiss on the cheek, no homo. Thank you for the donation, DA. Hope you enjoy your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks for generosity. Thanks for supporting what I do, and the implications as well. At the end of that comment. I will get these horns right eventually, guys. It's just very different from what we usually draw. Also, I've just realised I actually need to get the I'm just going to wing the shape in rather than just draw like a rough guide for it. I think that's a bit better actually, just doing that. Oh, hi again, Cannot. That's alright, man. I appreciate you showing support. Hope you're doing well, though. Rotate the shoulder back on the raised arm. Maybe, we'll see. Because I do fall into the trap of making stuff look a bit flat. I guess you mean it like rotated this way a little bit. Maybe that's a good idea. Rather than just raising it up. Does mean I've got to draw that again though. I think you're right actually. And also I forgot to flip. Maybe put that arm there as well. This is why you flip, guys. Now I'm actually seeing the problem. As you know by now, if you're a regular, this is a common mistake of mine. Like his arm's going in front of the shoulder. By the way, I was just sketching that in. Just behind it. It's hard to explain. Sometimes it helps to draw what you're not seeing. Like this line here is going to be in front of it. Is that what you're trying to say? See that? This bit's hit. This bit here. I'm just drawing this bit here, just so I have a bit of guidance, if that makes sense. I think I know what you're trying to say. You want this bit to be in front of this, which is what I was going to do. I'm just drawing that bit in just to keep track of it. Sometimes it helps to draw what you don't see. I say this in multiple times on streams. I hope it makes sense. Still not sure what to do about this part though. It's probably a bit too high up though still. Wait, I need my guide. Where's my picture gone? Well, that just goes all the way off the page. Only in anime would you have clothing this impractical. dear. I'm going to attempt to give a sign of like movement going on here. That's why his robe is sort of flapping a little bit. Christ, we've almost been an hour already. Well, this looks like it's going to be a 2-hour stream at this rate. You know what they say, you can't rush mediocre art. Who else is drawing a serial killer apart from me? I don't know, I think this guy's quite friendly. I mean, that's the impression I got by looking at him. Move these, bend these rib cages a bit more actually. Looking a bit flat, like I said, I fall into this trap a lot of making stuff just flat. And then putting it up on stream. Oh yeah, I forgot about his thing. Lack of a better term. Gotta be mindful that this wraps round here, I guess. Up here. I'll draw it in, but around here, but you're not gonna see it. Actually, it goes a bit further down. Not 5 o'clock for me, it's 10:30 here. Actually, that's something I've got to be mindful of. After 11 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock at night now, I mean. I do get a bit dopey when I start drawing, so we'll see. If that happens, I'm going to stop the stream. Don't think you guys would want to watch me just drawing really, really badly. Let's put it that way. You know what? I keep getting these ribs wrong. I'm gonna do it like that. I know it's not anatomically correct, but I just think it looks better where it's a bit more of an angle to it. I'll probably have his mouth open as well, actually, like here. Oh right. A bit of pelvis. I wasn't going to draw it in. There's a bit of his rib cage showing, so I guess if he was a human, that's a lot of cleavage. In that case, you can definitely tell this is from an anime. No, before I draw that, I should probably draw in the other shoulder pad again. And I'm assuming it wraps around here. Again, I'm just drawing what I can't see, but we'll try and get the shape right. And then there's like another thing here. Again, I'm going to have to draw this horn a bit different as well. This is getting pretty messy at the moment, especially around here. Right. I think we're getting there now. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream in any way, make sure to leave a like, please. Of course you don't have to, but it helps. And as I always say, it's only because YouTube cares so much about numbers now. Otherwise I wouldn't ask. Also, it lets me know if you like this stuff or not. Oh, ultra zoom in. Why is that an option to zoom in 160? No, what was it? 160 times. Sorry, 32,000 times. Yeah. Sorry, 3,000 times. Who's gonna zoom in that much? Didn't get a single notification. That sounds like YouTube. That's just YouTube being its normal self. Nice to know things haven't changed. Oh, I need to get rid of that because once again guys, that was the guide I was going for. Slightly different, if you ask me. Oh yeah, I've got to make sure to draw the staff in before I do that. I was going to delete that layer. Well, I'm going to do that on a different layer in a different colour as well, because I can't really see what's going on now. I'm going to make his staff blue, so I can just see. This might be a bit painful to the eyes, but... oh yeah, I've got to be mindful of what the top is as well. But it sort of goes like that. Can make sure I'm flipped as well actually, right way round. I got that completely wrong. Do a stick figure of it. Sticks. Just lines of it first. Make sure not make it wonky as well. Thank you, Leanne, or Lean. Sorry if I get your name wrong. It's not going so bad, because for something that I'm not usually used to drawing, I'm not used to drawing like skeletons and that. You know, you got to challenge yourself sometimes. How are you? Hope you're enjoying it. It's all a part of the process, though. Drawing. That's what you spend half the time doing, really, is just learning new stuff. Oops. Pardon me. Hope you don't smell that. Well, I'm going to put these two together now. Actually, I'll copy that layer just in case I change my mind. Turn these ones off for now. I'm going to make that bit bigger as well. Oh no, that canvas size is actually fine. Going to move the position of him though. Make sure to save. I think what I might do as well is might move that arm a bit. I'm still not sure about that. But again, I'm gonna have to. If I do this, I'm gonna have to move the shoulder pads, or put them at a different angle. Oh dear. It looks like he's welcoming someone to a party. That's why I want to change this. It doesn't look right, does it? Okay, drawing's going to be on hold for a minute until I figure this out. We went from making him look like a meme and now he looks like he's hosting a party. Oh yeah, I forgot about these things as well. Those pincers. Or whatever the hell they are. Don't forget about those balls on the staff as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about it now. Now that I've flipped again. Oops. I think I can get away with not having to redraw these shoulder pads if I move the arm. Is that a bit better, do you reckon? Maybe it's the hand gesture as well. It's not See, this is when it's a bit difficult. If you don't know the character, like trying to get the right gesture down is a bit difficult. I think what I might do actually is just get rid of the hand altogether and have it so like, because here it looks like his robe is sort of caught in a wind or is like moving a bit, so maybe I'll do it like that. You know, like in, for example, Seven Samurai, if anybody's seen that. Is it Seven Samurai? They sometimes have their arms obscured by their sleeves or whatever you call it. Hopefully it doesn't make him look like he's one-handed though. Does mean I'm going to have to work on this again. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't need to do that. Actually, I think that looks a bit better now. I said Seven Samurai, didn't I? I don't know what it's called. It's an old Japanese film. Which if you've seen it, by the way, you can see the influence it's had on anime. I think it's called Seven Samurai. I've only seen it once. Oops. Maybe I'll draw the hand. No, it's not going to work. Proper thinking emoji right now. Bug's Life. I can't remember Bug's Life that much. Did it rip off the plot from Seven Samurai, did it? That's quite funny. Half obscure the hand, okay. His fist is like meant to be clenched there. Bearing in mind, guys, this is meant to be just a sketch. Hopefully you can see why some drawings take so long. For me at least. That pen thickness is a bit too much, I think. Yeah, 3 point. Make sure to save. Right, we're going to do a bit more winging it in the meantime. Remind me to draw those pincers, by the way. I keep forgetting to draw them. But they won't be too difficult to do. Hey, at least this is going to be a 2-hour stream at this rate. Totally planned. I totally overestimated my abilities to draw and talk. Thing is though, Blaze, even though I can get quite frustrated myself about my abilities to draw, but I probably would be a bit better if I practiced a bit more in certain things, which I should probably get back to doing. But the problem is that just means more time wasted doing that than getting actual things done, if that makes sense. You just got to practice, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Then you'll start improving. Like I didn't start drawing like this right away. You have to start somewhere. Yep, it takes years. Unfortunately, drawing or getting better at it is a slow process. I would say try and work improving your strengths though. That's why I generally draw people now, is because it's probably the best thing I could do really, is draw people. Even though I've still got a long way to go. Yeah, it does depend on how much you practice, of course. You gotta be patient as well. That's the thing. I think I might have to like take a break at one point and start doing some proper practicing again. Magic paste. Yeah, I hope I could. Wish I could have something like that as well sometimes. Because what's annoying, when things do go really wrong for me, I get really unmotivated. So that I just end up like I just stop drawing altogether for like days. Once again, I'm not following the guide I put down because I just realised how off it is for this bit. Used to cross like that. Right, that. That. This bit's difficult. And I'm not sure why. This is why I'm not a prop designer. Skeleton boy. Hi again, hero. Hope you're doing well. Magic Bone Daddy. This guy's got a lot of nicknames. Right, I need to get a better angle of the top of that. I just realised I had this picture I could have used for reference. Derp. All that struggling. I'm good. when we just get up and try again. I don't want to try again. I want to try and get this one done. Good philosophy though. Problem is, it's so easy to give up sometimes. Oh dear, this is wonky. I give up. To be honest, if this wasn't for a Patreon supporter, I would have given up by now. If this was just for me, I would have stopped. What the hell are these things? Oh, they're snake heads with like diamonds in them. At least I think they're snake heads. I don't know what the hell they are. Sorry, just thinking a little bit here, guys. It's generally what happens when things go a bit quiet. My brain's trying to do something. I've got to try and listen to it. Why do they look so cute? Well, they're drawn in such a cute way. Maybe this guy has got a soft side. Pardon me? That's the only problem about this pen. Width always changes when you zoom in. I suppose it doesn't look too bad. Keep forgetting this is meant to be a sketch. Skeleton warriors. Skeleton warriors. No singing on stream. That's what I keep thinking of. This guy does have a soft side. But be careful here, not to make this look too flat. And actually line these up somewhat. Oh yeah, I haven't drawn these either. Dear. You'd like to think this guy has many friends. I mean, would you not want to try and be friends with him? Oh, there's like a little thing here I've missed. God, I should have used this for a reference. It would have been so much easier. I can't believe I make stupid decisions when I'm on stream. That's a cute part done. He likes throwing big picnic pies. If only that was part of the law, that way my hand gesture from earlier would actually be justified. Oh Christ, yeah, an hour and a half, blimey. Thanks everybody who stuck by throughout the whole thing. Or stuck throughout most of this. I don't know if it's been the best stream. To be honest, I wasn't actually 100% sure if I was going to stream this or not. But hey ho, it's been a few days. I don't really want to like leave big gaps in between anymore. I enjoy slowly killing my channel. Oh wait, it's got like little... Well, I have a much clearer view of this now. I've actually got these shoulder bits completely wrong. So rub that out. Actually, I made that bit lower down. Actually, I should probably draw what's in front first. So, this bit. No, the sketch line consistency ain't that great with this. It's a bit all over the place, but it's a sketch. Lines aren't very consistent. Sometimes. Hey, don't worry about it, Delta. As long as you enjoy the streams. That's the main thing. You're not obliged to donate or do anything like that. It does help support what I do, but you're not obliged to. It's just nice that people enjoy these streams, I guess. Consider it's only something I've started doing recently. I can't unsee this now, but he looks a bit like Yoshimitsu here, and I can't unsee it. The way I've drawn him. Oh my god, what have I done? Like, the way I've drawn his eyes and everything. Like, from Tekken 2, and this here is like his hat. I can't unsee that now. I'm going to have to rectify this. Not necessarily the new Yoshimitsu. I don't really play modern Tekken anymore. I'm on about the ones on the PlayStation. He reminds you of her Yoshimitsu from Tekken 2. That outfit where he's, you know, dressed more like a samurai, I guess. Samurai, ninja? I don't know. Samurai, I guess. It's going back along. I might actually Google it. I can't unsee it now. Okay, he actually looks quite a lot different than what I imagined. I don't know why I actually thought that. I mean, the similarities are still sort of there. What's OBS doing? It's flashing for some reason. I hope it's not being a douche again. Gotta make sure to draw his pincers later on. God, life would have been so much easier if I realised I downloaded this morning. Yeah, it is becoming a bit of a stream tradition now. I have a lot of bad habits. I think what I might need to do to un-Yoshimitsify him is make his jaw a bit longer, like it is in the actual picture. I think that's a little bit better. Still got quite a bit to go. God, imagine if I had to do cleanup for this as well. I mean, I'm assuming he's got eyes. Can't really see from here. Very faint if they are. A bit thinner. That's what I was trying to do. Maybe it's not thin enough. I hope he's not coming off as a bit of a smiley boy though. Also, does he look better looking at the viewer or not? Not sure about that either, to be honest. Pardon me. Three hours, I hope not. It's gone 11 now. And usually after 11 o'clock I get a bit dopey. Not feeling it at the moment though. If it goes past the 3 hour mark, that means this is the longest sketch I've ever done. But hey, at least you get to see a personal best on stream. Ainz old bone. It's a name I'm going to quickly forget, so I'll just call him Ainz. I'm glad I'm not the only one. We're getting there though. Slowly but surely. And if you're enjoying the streaming anyway, please leave a like if you can. You're not obliged to, of course, but it helps. So they curve round in the reference, but I'm not going to do that. Make sure to save. Pizzas. I haven't watched Overlord. I don't watch a lot of modern anime these days. Last anime I watched properly was One Punch Man. Or was it Erased? Which massively disappointed me. It was either of those two. Fuck the pincers. Okay, usually when people swear in chat, it marks it as spam, so I don't know how you got away with that. Not that it bothers me, it just bothers YouTube. Though I do agree. Fuck these shoulder pads in general, to be honest. These shoulders. Probably the most difficult thing, and that. Staff. I'm assuming these are like sort of metal. Or very light metal, so bear that in mind when I'm drawing this bit. I'm going to go with just a fist here. Just got to make sure I get the proportions right. And get the anatomy right. I know it looks like it's only 3 fingers there, that's because it's done deliberately, because you probably couldn't see his other finger from there. That's not just out of laziness. We're slowly getting there though. Will I make it to the 2-hour mark? And then be done? I'm just going to base this off what I've seen here in the anime, because the guy who requested this said this was fine, so I'll stick to that. Mind you, someone did mention earlier that he wears rings on his fingers. Maybe I need to bear that in mind. Sorry I keep hitting the mic. It's quite close to my face. Also, I am going to be done soon, guys. It's 11:30 here and I'm getting quite tired, as you can probably tell. I sound more dead inside than normal. I hope you enjoyed the stream though, in some way. I think this is pointed. I'm assuming so. It looks like it is. Don't forget those pincers as well. This is only a sketch, so I won't be doing any shininess. It's kind of something I don't really do when I do a sketch. When I colour it clean up though, that's a different story. God, I'm getting really friggin'... Ugh, my eyes feel really heavy now. I mean, I won't be able to sleep. I always struggle to sleep, but when I'm drawing, ugh. When I'm drawing late, it's difficult. I probably have to fix this bit in my own time. I'll go back to it tomorrow and it will look horrible. I'll be like, what the hell did I do to this poor guy? The illustration. Ooh. I don't know who that guy is though, but yeah, they probably are shorter in the book, but you know, in anime you've got to make everything bigger. Well, I'll just God, I can't even draw a circle now. Well, at least a semi-decent one. We'll be done shortly, guys. I'm dead. I can't believe how long this has taken, but we've almost reached the 2-hour mark, which is usually how long my streams last, 2 to 3 hours. I hope you enjoyed it in some way, even though it was a bit of a slow start. Didn't make a lot of progress at the start. I probably will have to go back in my own time and work on this some more. I'm not sure I should have him looking at the viewer though. I might change that. Also, I'll fill those in. Might add a bit of shading as well elsewhere. Gonna add a bit more texture to the robe. Actually, it's looking a bit flat. What? That's nice of you to say, Jack, I guess. It's weird when people say my videos are like calm and relaxing. I don't know, maybe it's just me, I just don't like my voice. It's partly why I don't edit these live streams sometimes, or shorten them, cut out the fat, because that requires me to listen to them. I don't want to do that. I don't know, to be honest, Delta. I wasn't even sure I was going to stream this today. But hey, if Twitter's still obsessed about it, I'll draw Bowser. Just because it might be good clickbait. Though joking aside, probably won't do that. I guess I could say next time I'm going to stream is probably tomorrow, maybe. Maybe a bit earlier though. So I guess I will need to find out, see what I'm going to draw, what I should draw by then. But that's going to do for now, guys. I probably won't. I don't think I could be asked to jump on the trend. Maybe I will. If I've got no ideas, I'll just do that tomorrow. I should probably work on my comics some more. We'll see. I'll most likely be streaming tomorrow though. So we just reached the 2 hour mark, so I'm going to go now, guys. As you can tell, I'm a little bit knackered now. Lack of energy. More so than normal. But thanks for sticking by though. Everybody who has stuck throughout pretty much the entire stream deserves a medal. I hope you enjoyed it though. If you have enjoyed it in any way, a like would be appreciated. Only because YouTube cares so much about numbers. I could do one more thing actually. Of course, you're not obliged to leave a like though. But yeah, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow most likely. If not, then it probably will be Monday or Tuesday. If you are interested in my streams, it would be best to follow me on Twitter, which is @KeeperOfPork, because I'll post announcements if I plan to stream. Just so you can have a heads up. But that'll do for now, guys. So I'll change the hue of that as well. That's a bit better. Black and white. That'll do, guys. So I'll see you later. I'm knackered. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Thanks for supporting what I do. I'll see you around. Now, time to fade out. If I can. Alright, see you later, Dara. See you later, guys. Thank you for the people who donated as well. And thanks for watching. Now I've got to fade out. I'm sorry, I have no choice. It's the only thing I can do at this point.